Hello, Sassy Girl Dad fans. It's Thursday afternoon, and it looks like a storm is a-brewing. Wind is blowing like crazy, and it's all overcast. In fact, a branch just broke off a locust tree and almost hit my vehicle. Just parked here in the parking lot. But we are headed home, and let's see what's on the agenda tonight. We have practice for archery. Supposed to be outside, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. And this tree is really making me nervous. Anyways, just wanted to check in again on this afternoon and kind of give another update and talk about a few things. Again, I weighed myself yesterday. I had not lost any weight whatsoever. In fact, I put on 2 pounds. And after doing some more research and stuff, I guess this is not uncommon for that to happen and fluctuate a little bit. So I'm not going to discount that I am disappointed, but I also have to realize that there's going to be some ups and downs like that, so I'm remaining positive. The biggest thing that confuses me about it, I think, is the fact that I was doing all the same things, the right things that I did last week when I lost 4 pounds. In fact, I was doing more exercising. I don't know what the difference is between the 2 weeks, other than, like I said, water weight or something. I'm not entirely sure, but in the long run, I'm still down from when I started, and it's only been 5.5 weeks. You know, it took a long time for me to get to the weight that I was. And quite honestly, if you think about it, it may have seemed easy, but a lot of effort too. And a lot of ignoring things. But, you know, it took years for me to get to that size. I can't expect to drop 50 pounds in a month or whatever. You know, 2 pounds a week has always been my goal, and I'm still focused on that. And I'm not giving up on this week either, just because I weighed in, you know, a little heavier, you know, yesterday. There's still a good chance that I could still lose what I need to by Sunday, which is when I usually do my weigh-in days. Because then I haven't seen a weight gain before, but I did see a couple different weeks where the scale never moved for the first half of the week. I don't know what the difference is. I just know that seems to be a pattern. So again, I'm not going to get too worked up over it, but we're going to move on. We're going to do what we can. I'm doing really good with my step goals this week. It has been so much easier this week than it has been previous weeks. I mean, multiple days this week I've gone over 4,000 steps, and it's real fun because my little wrist thing here, you know, it does a little celebration thing when I hit my goals, which kind of makes me happy. And so I look forward to kind of seeing that every day now. My other goals, I'm supposed to do chair exercises. I have done 2 days of those, despite my very busy schedule this week. I have fit them in. Again, it's only like a 15-minute thing, so, you know, anywhere where I can fit it in, I'm going to fit it in. Today, I did almost the entire thing at my office during my lunch break, and then I went out and went walking. Then I went and played Magic with my coworkers, and I beat the heck out of everybody today, and I was so happy because that's the first time that it's happened. I destroyed everybody. And if you don't know anything about that game, It's a card game where different cards do different things, and you have different strategies, and you play against other players. And mine is themed in dragons, and so they hit really hard, but it takes a long time to build up to being able to attack people. But regardless, that has kind of been a thing that I look forward to every day, which is funny because I totally thought this game came out when I was in high school, and I used to think that only the really nerdy guys played it. And I still kind of think that, even though I guess that categorizes me as one of the really nerdy guys again. But, you know, it is what it is. I like it. It's fun. It's a good way to pass the time at work during lunch, get to know, my coworkers better, have a little friendly competition, kind of get your mind off of work and release some stress. And so that's why I like it. It also makes me get up and have to go to the break room, which is on the other side of the building from where I am, where my cubicle is. And so it forces me to get my steps in. So more walking, that can't be bad. So again, just real positive, even despite the setbacks. I'm doing all the right things. I know that. And we're just looking forward to this weekend for the archery tournament. I've got some ideas for some meal plans so that I don't fall off the wagon over the weekend. I stick with everything. It is up in the woods, up close by a lake, and I should be able to easily get some steps in, despite the hiking trails and stuff that are up there, and the shoot going on. So I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to getting out and with my archery people, the archery crew. A lot of great people up there and that are involved with it, and it's just gonna be a good, fun weekend. I work from home Friday, which is normally Thursdays, but I switched it this week because my daughter is getting an award at school, and I want to go to the award ceremony. And we might talk more about that, because that's all I really know. They didn't really tell us what it was for or anything, but really proud of her and the accomplishments that she's had over her middle school, junior high years. And she goes into high school next year, which makes me a little worried as a dad, but she'll be fine. And overall, I'm just blessed, and I know that. I know God's on my side. I pray for His guidance daily. And I know He's there for all of us. He's there for all of us. We are His children. He wants to see us succeed, and He wants to see you succeed too. So if there's anybody out there, really, I've extended this invitation, and I'll continue to do so. Walk by me, I'll walk by you. If you're struggling, or you're in a place where I was, where you had to make a life change, start today. Don't tell yourself that it's too late, because it's not. I told myself that for a long time, and it's not. Again, just in closing, before I say see you in the next video, God loves you. I love you. Make it a good day, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.